beautiful creatures. Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy, and it's so good to have you. I hope you're doing well. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I'm really excited about this pick a card. I always am. I always say that, but this one is, oh, it feels so close to my heart today. So today we're doing a pick a card. This is messages from Lilith. I will be making an Oracle of Lilith session for my channel probably in January. So these pick a cards are something I will continue as well. But anyway, so keep in mind it's a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information is down in my description box below, along with my social media. Join me on all my platforms. All right, so this is going to be your selections. You can pick either the candle or the cards and the candle. You may be attracted to a candle and a card. You know, you may be attracted to more than one pile. If you are, there's probably messages there for you in the different piles. So the first pile here is this red candle, and this is called the Samhain Oracle. I love these decks. I have the Yule one over here, so that's the third choice. The second choice is going to be this blue candle, or this deck here, which is the Witch's Wisdom deck. So there's that one. And then the third one is this beautiful green candle, or the Yule Oracle. So those are the picks for the cards, and then you have the candles as well. So take a moment. I will insert a photograph. Well, it'll be a little video, probably with a little music, and you can take a moment and see which one or which ones you're drawn to. And with that said, I will see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys. Is there anybody with us who would like to come forward? Yes? Do you have a message for us? Do you have a message for us? You can use my energy to come forward through the box. Do you have a message for the people? Lilith, Mother, is that you? For the people? Lilith, Mother, is that you? Hello, Group 1. All of you that selected the red candle or the Samhain Oracle or both. This is going to be your reading. This is a message from Lilith for you. I feel her presence very strongly right now. So, yeah. Let me just catch my breath a little bit here. I'm feeling her presence come forward for Group 1. Mother, what do we need to tell Group 1? Lilith, what do they need to know? Alright, so this is going to be the overall energy of this reading. Transformation 39. Like 1,000 storms held in a hand, soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. Oh, this is powerful. Do you guys feel that? The winds of change are blowing into your life, you guys. That's massive. Massive amounts of change. What area of change? What's the area of change? Tell me about this area of change. What do they need to know? Ooh, popped out of my hand. Martyr. Matron of the blind. Honesty, shame, restitution. Ooh, lots of healing in this card. For many of you, the shame you carry is going to be transmuted. And that means restitution. This is good karma coming to you, because this wound is deep. This shame is deep. A lot of the shame, I feel weeping. I feel an element of weeping here over a loss of a sense of self, a loss of a sense of innocence, a loss of a sense of hope. It feels like pools of despair within my heart chakra. And this well will be transformed into I'm feeling like a shower of light and transmutation, transformation. Yeah, this is powerful, you guys. I can feel it. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but energetically, I feel this transformation before you, as if it is happening, and it's time for you to get honest about who you are and who you want to be. It's time for you to declare your freedom. You know, before we can attain freedom, we must declare it as our own. And it's time for you to declare your liberation from this oppressive energy of shame, of regret, of remorse. You have nothing to be ashamed of, okay? The people in your life who ashamed you for who you are, or you're shamed because of something that happened to you as a child, don't allow that to dictate who you are, okay? It doesn't mean it's not a part of who you are. What it means is that you don't allow it to take over your life and your personality. You allow your heart to heal, and you accept the parts of yourself that are wounded and may always be wounded. But that doesn't mean your whole self is wounded. It means there's a part of you wounded. And in that, there's healing. You are not the trauma or the issues or the addiction that you've been through. You are who you are, despite your environment. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, honey, loves, this is how I feel. I feel like you have some big dreams, okay? You know, many times when we live in a place of despair and hopelessness, in order to keep our frequency from going completely dim, we lean into dreams. We lean into the etheric, okay? And for many of you, what this card is saying to me, it feels almost like a holographic energy, that you can take your dreams, your etheric space that you've often gone to, and use that to help you get to the next level in your life. This is a gift. Your mental space, your imagination, your creative self is a gift from the universe. For those who experience really intense energies, especially early in life, that are hurtful, painful, traumatic, often the flip side of that is that these people are highly gifted. A lot of them are psychic or have psychic abilities, or a lot of them are deeply creative or have some kind of unusual ability that often they're afraid to let come forward. And most of the time that's hidden behind a veil of shame. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You know, we all stumble what other people perceive as stumbling. We often allow other people's expectations to propel our lives, and many times that leads us into doing things out of desperation, that, you know, most people would actually do, whether they would admit it or not. I don't think you've done things that people in your situation would not have considered. Okay, I've been down, you know, beneath, almost, well, in the grave. I understand what it's like to just have everyone give up on you. I know what it's like to be in a place where, you know, you think the only way out is through an inevitable end. And I feel like this deep energy that you feel, you may have a strong Pluto or Scorpio in your chart. And I feel like you're transmuting that into this light, this dream element within you. can really help your practical life. That's what I'm getting to. And I feel like there's a transformation as you open up to the connections of your gifts and no longer allow the shame or oppression to keep you restricted. Okay, it's really important for you guys that you allow yourself some freedom to be who you are meant to be. Okay, and you know what I'm saying. Those of you who heavily resonate with group 1, you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling, especially with this red candle here, I'm feeling a lot of passion coming forward. I feel like a lot of you may have like a deep chasm of this passionate, inspired, creative energy. It's like there's a gateway that's going to be opened up within, like there's a portal within your sacral and your solar plexus that's really going to be opened up, and you're going to be able to bring it up through your throat chakra, which is your form of expression into the world, and it's really going to help you, and you're going to help others by doing it. Okay, get some more information on this transformation. Okay. Knave of Swords. I'm not going to read the reversal. It's interesting what I'm getting off. Ooh, I'm getting off these cards. We have the 3 of Wands here. Let me see. We're going to take these. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Let me go back and show you the Knave of Swords here. I'm feeling like there's angelic energy around you. 3 of Wands, angelic frequencies. I'm feeling that very strongly here. There's like, there's a lot of guardian energy around you as well. Your ancestors, your guides, your spirits, whatever paradigm you resonate with. There is a frequency, an elevated, by angelic, I mean like an elevated frequency around you that's going to help guide you through this transformation. It's extremely powerful, okay? This transformation is extremely deep. And what I'm feeling here is it's almost like you need to get prepared for that. And what I mean by that is I'm getting led to the fact that you need to bring some comfort into your life, okay? I feel like I'm going to cry. I really do. I feel like I'm on the edge of tears. You may be feeling that. You may feel like you're on the edge of tears. You may feel like emotionally you've been very restricted, or you haven't been able to just, you know, I feel like for some of you, you need to cry. Okay, you need to cry, you need to grieve, you need to wail. You need to get this out of your system. And I know it's scary. Emotions can be very scary. But when you hold these kind of emotions in your vessel, it can really become a detriment to your everyday life. If you need professional help, please go get it. I am not a psychiatrist. I am just a woman who channels spirit and has psychic gifts, and I share those with you and the healing energy that I receive as well. So, okay, we have the 10 of Cups here. Can we just take a moment? Because we've talked about the depth of the pain here. Let's talk about the height of the happiness, okay? This is what this feminine guide type energy, really warrior type energy around you is going to help you get to, okay? This 9 of Pentacles, this is about success. It's about luxury. It's about glamour. It's about having, you know, almost like the opposite experience of the lows you've had. And many times in life, as low as you've gone is as high as you can reach, okay? And higher, all right? But you have to identify with that. You have to say, you know, I deserve that. I've survived this, or I've been through this, or I've struggled with this, you know. But this is something I feel like with the 3 of Wands here, I feel like this is something you probably have tried to manifest or work towards, or you know you need to make plans for it, or you've made plans for it. I feel like some of you guys have been praying, maybe to this feminine aspect. Some of you guys have been meditating. Some of you guys have been journaling things or writing things down. That's really good. Now it's time to really think about how you want to move forward. How do you want your life to be? How do you want to use this transformation? What do you want to transform? Do you want to do this consciously? Because I'm feeling that you can have the choice to do this consciously. When you do it consciously, it doesn't make it less painful. It makes you just more aware of what's going on, and it makes you more aware of what you need. But it's you know, it's painful. This is stuff that has to be released. I don't feel like necessarily like there are deep levels of repression as far as what happened or anything like that. I feel like it's more like just emotion that needs to be released, okay? Sometimes when we hold emotion in our heart chakra, it can create in us a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness, a lot of doubt, a lot of worry. So releasing it, and you know, it may take a few times for some of you. For some of you, it's not tears, it's anger. You know, you can channel your anger in positive ways. You know, please don't lash out at yourself or anyone else, and seek help if you need it. Please, please seek help, okay? It's really important for group one that if you need help, you seek it. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? And I feel like there's a message coming through from a grandmother type spirit saying you need to eat better, you need to drink more water, okay? You need, if you don't like vegetables, and take some vitamins. I'm feeling like for some of you guys, there's just a lack of minerals and vitamins and nutrition in your diet, and it will really help you through this transformation. Drinking water isn't just really about drinking water. Your body, the vessel is made up of mostly water, and it helps us move energies through our bodies. And as you're going through this process, this transformation, it's really important that you do that. It's important that you take time to quiet your mind. It will help you get clarity. It will help you become aware of the processes that are happening, because you'll become more aware of the energies you're working with. You'll become aware of their a psychic voice or their signs or synchronicities. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So change. You guys, change is coming. This transformation here, lots of healing, the release of shame. Your dreams need a practical plan. It feels like there is success on the horizon for you, okay? And your success is directly related to this issue. Okay, and that's why they're coming forward. Your guides, Lilith, is coming forward to say, you know, heal this up, and then you can get on this road. And this road, you're going to be guided. You're going to be guarded. There's going to be like, I feel like watcher energy. Like you're going to have energies around you that are going to help you get through this, and watch out for issues. And you may hear, not literally hear, but like psychically get an impression like, hey, don't do that. Don't go there. And you're going to learn to listen to it, okay? We have the Magician. There we go. Transmuting energy, changing, making big changes in your life. You know, when you start to make internal changes, those reflect in your outer world. It just takes, you know, it takes time. We live in 3D, right? For many of you, your manifestations are going to pick up, okay? They're going to pick up. We have the Ten of Wands. This is accomplishment, okay? It's also burdens. And I feel like for many of you, this shame, this really dense energy has been a burden. You've been carrying it on your back. And it's gotten to a point where sometimes you're just tired, and it takes energy to take care of yourself, okay? And I feel like maybe, you know, it's not like you mean to not take care of yourself. It's just you have felt a lot of burden. Maybe you guys have been, you know, paying a lot of money to take care of somebody or your family or your child or something here. But there's been a lot of burden. And I feel like you're going to be moving on with the Ten of Cups from that. Like it's an accomplishment. What's about to happen is a big accomplishment for you. Now, how long it takes is how long it takes. Okay. Don't get in a hurry. You know, things will unfold as they're meant to be. And if you try to force it by, you know, you think you work harder or whatever, honestly, you block it. You make it take longer, because you got to get out of that cycle of thinking that you have to do this over and over and over. You have to work this hard, or you have to do this or that to make it happen. The truth is, this is coming to you as you lean into like self-care, as you know, really understand that this shame is not your burden to bear. What happened to you is not your burden. What you've been told you are is not your burden. What people have said to you, the cruel things that have been done to you, it's not your burden to carry. It's not your shame. You have nothing to be ashamed of. And anyone who makes you feel shameful is not your person. And I know that is hard for some of you guys to hear, because some of you guys love the people who are shaming you, okay? But you have to keep in mind that anyone who shames you is seeking some kind of power over you. Why would they do that? Why would they shame you? Why would they seek that kind of power over you? It's a good question to ask yourself. Okay, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling like, you know, this is mastery. You're learning to master yourself and your life. And I feel like this is really going to blossom. Okay. I feel like the year 2022, this is a timeless reading, but 2022 for this group will probably be a major year of movement. This transformation may be going on year long, but the end result of this is going to be a lot of happiness. You're going to, I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, I'm feeling, and the Ten of Cups, I feel like a wave of good luck. And then we have the Hangman. Okay. Now, the Hangman can be as high as ecstatic bliss. It could be taking a new view on your life. It could be the willingness to kind of pause. And for some of you, you'll feel like pausing in an emotion and kind of experiencing it and purging it. And I feel like go as you're guided. But if you get stuck in an emotion too long, you need to see about changing your energy. You may need to go talk to somebody, that kind of thing. Don't allow a pause to go on for too long, okay? Get help. You know, get help. You know, some of you guys have been through some serious levels of trauma, and, you know, you may need to get help. And it's okay. It's okay to ask for help. It really is. You know, you may need a good friend to talk to. You may need to go talk to a counselor. However it resonates for you. Don't hesitate to move forward for self-care. When you start, you know, taking care of yourself, going to the doctor, doing those kind of things, it really becomes a matter of time as to when your synchronicities start to pick up. What I mean by that is that your synchronicities pick up. It's as if when you start taking care of yourself, magical things kind of happen to your aura because you are getting rid of blocks where you may not think that you deserve, subconsciously, you may not think you deserve the attention of like a doctor, or it's really deep seated, okay? And self-worth and things like that, shame, often make us think things like that are just complete lies and not true. So let me get a few more cards from the Samhain Oracle here. Okay, we have Cauldron. 10. Bewitching, yes it be. Blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. And that is a 10. A 10 is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So I feel like for many of you, that's what's going to happen here. This transformation is going to begin a new cycle in your life. And I feel like when I hit on this card, I keep being pulled to this card, and I feel like your dreams are going to manifest in the practical world, okay, by this powerful transformation. But it's a process, okay? It's a process. You can't race through it as much as we want to. You know, you have to take time with yourself. You deserve to go through this with less amount of stress as possible, and to take care of yourself. So it's good to start right now, going all the way back to the beginning of the reading, getting some comfort about you. So if you need to like get, you know, a new comforter, or, you know, get you some, you know, tea you like to drink or things like that, get things that help you feel comfort, okay? Because part of this is you're going to learn how to kind of give yourself the comfort that you weren't given. It'll be very healing. And as you give it to yourself, feeling Cancer here, Cancer has been so strong in the last few weeks. I just feel like Cancer is going to a whole new level. Okay, we have Ritual 33. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self. And those who gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. A ritual to self. Okay, guys, this is what I'm getting. Often in my Oracle of Lilith sessions that I do for my clients, rituals will come forward, okay? And I feel like Lilith is coming forward and saying, you need a ritual or a prayer or a meditation about dedication to self, to self-care, to self-love, to self-expression, to authentic self. And I feel like the ritual can be very loose, very casual. It doesn't have to be formal. This is more about you getting connected to the energy. This may be something that you want to do every month, or you want to do one time. There's a lot of flexibility here, and she's not going into graphic detail about what a self love or self-acceptance ritual would be. So it's going to really be up to you. But for group one, it would probably be very helpful to have some kind of dedication to self. Just dedicate yourself to yourself, that you are going to authentically be yourself. You're going to be authentic in your emotions, and you're going to be authentic in the way you take care of yourself. You're going to care for yourself like a parent should have, like a close friend or your partner would take care of you. How you would do that for others, you're going to give that care to yourself, okay? And it's really going to help you heal a lot of this element of shame about you, okay? All right, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe, and I will see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hi, group two. All of you that selected the blue candle, or you were drawn to the purple cards. This is the Witch's Wisdom Oracle deck. So, all right, I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to get some energy. What is going on, Lilith, with group two? What do they need to know? What's going on? Feeling a lot of like pressure, a pressure release in my heart chakra. We have wand, intention. Ooh, this is powerful. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card before. So, yeah, I just want you to kind of connect with that energy there. Intention. The power of your intention and intuition is going to be increasing, okay? I feel like, you know, I can't help but feel like this could be about love. Lilith had me get the love card, so we're going to pull some. I feel like a new romantic cycle begins. There you go. It's about love, you guys. I feel like it's important that for many of you, you need to set your intention. Like, who are you trying to meet? What kind of person is going to bring you to a place within where you feel whole and happy? Like, what do you need in a person? What level of acceptance do you need? What level of healing? What kind of, are they funny? Are they smart? You know, things like that. It's really important if you are trying to manifest someone to really think about the quality. Like, what are their morals? What are their ethics? What's important to them? You know, because I find that, you know, your person usually is different from you and may actually be completely outside your scope as far as like your friend group and things like that. A lot of times that's what happens. But the more clear you can be about your intention, it'll make it a much easier for you to see them when they're coming, okay? And I feel like for many of you, you may actually be with someone, so this could be single or a couple. But I'm feeling like if you're with somebody right now, I keep pulling like on this wand here, okay? Wands in the tarot are about passion. This actually feels like, well, it's wand, right? Up the top. But I'm feeling like the wands from the tarot deck. And I'm feeling like this is almost like an ace of wands. Like this is someone who's sprung over you. So I feel like almost like you and your person, if you're in a relationship, I feel like you guys are going to have a more intense connection, okay? You may be connecting on something that's a little shadowy. This could be sexual. This could be a different kind of sexual connection. It could be kink friendly. It could be polyamory. It could be just you guys are having more sex, or there's a level here, but it's not just sex. My nose is itching. I'm sorry, you guys. That happens when the spirits get close. Okay. And it's not just sexual. Okay. It is a deeper emotional intimacy with your person. Okay. That there's something about the physical connection between you and your person, whether you're with them or not, that seems to have an almost kind of power, Okay, it's like you guys come together and there's a third energy that's created. And you know, for some of you, that's literally getting with your person and, you know, having a baby or having a family. For others, it's something else. And you know, it could be that you just create, with the color blue here, you create harmony and balance and flow in your life. There may be peace enter your life with this connection. It's almost like for some of you, through your sexual chemistry, you kind of work out energetically some of your past karma, if you will. And so these passionate encounters help you do that. They help you release and also become a little bit more vulnerable to your partner. There's a level of vulnerability here. Here we go. We have playfulness. So you need to, if you're in a relationship, it's time for you to kind of lighten up. Okay, lighten up a little bit. This is a true love. So if you want it, this is where you start getting some of the things you want, right? This is true love. This is somebody who's going to want to make you happy, and they're going to want to like fulfill you, okay? And so you need to be a little bit more forthcoming about, you know, your sexuality, your depth, your attraction to them. I feel like for some of you, your partner just needs to hear it. They need to hear they're wanted. They need to hear that, you know, you think about them that way. There's something about, they need to hear it come out of your mouth, okay? You're going to have to speak up a little bit, all right? And I know it's hard, but there's powerful attraction here. So it's full of love and attraction. So if you are not with this person yet, they're going to be coming. They're going to be coming to you. Okay. Let's just get some more cards here. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Tell me more. Whoever this is, you guys, this is fun. This is really fun. You guys are going to laugh a lot. So, and I think you need that. I think this connection is just, it's going to be so healing. I think it's going to be a lot more fun than what you think. I think if you are in a relationship with your person right now, you may be at a spot where things are kind of like a little flat, you know, not bad, but there's connection, but it just seems like maybe in a little bit of just kind of a pause. There's nothing wrong with a pause, you know? The quiet before the storm, as they say. So I'm going to get 3 of these. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now then, let's flip over these cards and see what else we got going on. Okay, we have time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Okay, so for those of you that are in a coupleship, you are a couple, this is just a matter of time, okay? You can't force it. You know, when you're ready to come forward or they're ready to come forward, whoever this is, it may be both of you are ready to come forward and really talk about desire and longing. I think some of you guys need to talk about long-term stuff as well. And all of this seems to be kind of wrapped up in this nice, I'm seeing like a little present, like a little bow, and it's just going to come to you this time where, and I feel like your playfulness is really important here with your person. I feel like for some of you, they figure out how happy you are by how playful you are. So you can't really hide anything from this person. Not that you would want to, but for some of you guys, you're not used to being so open with somebody. So it's a natural kind of thing. You know, you don't do it on purpose. It's just, you know, hey, you know, passion and magnetic, seductive qualities surround you at the present moment. Enjoy it at the present. Enjoy it. So if you're wondering, your person is highly attracted to you. Okay. But I feel like one of you or both of you maybe feel like you're not getting like the verbal what you need, okay? Or the showing of emotion or the showing of want, of desire. So, you know, there's a little throat chakra stuff going on here. So, you know, it will really open up a new doorway in your relationship. And for those of you who are not with your person, this getting into this energetically, being playful, really getting into yourself, like making yourself feel good, making yourself look how you want to look, express yourself how you want to express. It will really help bring bring this person to you, okay? Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So, you know, you can't really expect people to change for you, okay? You have to learn how to accept your person as they are. And here's the thing, if this is your person, then accepting them as they are isn't as big of a mountain as if they weren't. And you know what I'm saying, okay? You'll feel this. You'll feel like, well, that's not the best way to handle it, but it's okay. I can work with that. I can work with that, because your person will feel the same way about you. They may be like, well, they're not really forthcoming, but you know what? We'll work on it together. Like we'll get to it. There's that energy of hope always, knowing that you'll get to that place, knowing that it's inevitable. Okay, so let's get these cards right here. You are on your way to meeting your true love. Okay, some of you guys, this is happening, okay? Powerful attraction. You're going to, it may put you in a situation where when you meet this person, you may meet them in an unusual way. They may be completely out of a friend group. They may be like someone you just bump into, or they contact you online, or what have you. And it might be that there's something about you, if they saw you online, that just struck them, and they had to kind of reach out to you. And so they already, I feel like you're going to be the one on the receiving end, okay? But it could be the other way. But I feel like, understand that by the time they've actually talked to you, they've already energetically connected with you. Okay, so you're going to feel it more intensely probably than they even did, because they're already in the energy of you and the connection before you are. Now, for some of you guys who have like spiritual gifts and things like that, you're probably, when you're about to meet this person, you may have a strange dream where there's somebody present in your dream. It may be lucid, and they're talking to you, but you can't see their face, but you may have an idea of what they look like. Okay, it may not be detailed, but you'll have an idea that will help you know. Okay, that'll help you know as well. You want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. So there we go. There's that energy of, it's just going to be one of those things. It's going to be one of those things that, if you may be asked to do something like, I don't know, go to a different restaurant, and person who works there ends up being your person, or whatever. But it won't be like you set out to make this connection. Okay, it's literally going to fall in your lap. Literally. Like, it's just going to happen, and it probably will catch you off guard a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. Okay. Harmony is pure love, for love is in complete agreement. Okay, it doesn't mean you're always going to get along. What this means is that when you meet this person, you will feel this blue energy here is calm. You'll feel peace. Okay, it doesn't mean that you won't be excited. It doesn't mean that you won't have a little fear, but there will be an overwhelming energy of like, oh, they just showed up. This is my person. You may be bewildered about how did this happen, but for many of you, you've been working on with intention. You've been working on manifesting this. Like, I feel like for many of you, this may take a while to get there, but you've manifested it. And I think for those of you in the relationship right now, probably one of you worked towards manifesting it, even kind of passively, because you really have to have your heart in an open place to kind of bring this level of person in, because it's going to seem like unusual the way you meet. So you'll know that the hand of fate, if you will, the hand of the winds of change, if you will, the divine is absolutely in this connection. So you'll feel it. You'll feel it energetically. So, okay, let me get a couple more cards here for group 2. Lilith, what else? Oh, well, that's a lot of cards. That is a lot of cards. I am going to shuffle it up. We're going to shuffle it. Okay. What else does group 2 need to know? Okay, for some of you, this person is right under your nose. Okay, literally, they may be lurking on your social media or lurking at work or something like that. But definitely for some of you, this person is close. Okay, and I feel like for those of you in relationships, your person wants to get closer to you. I feel like for some of you, they're kind of perplexed. And many of them have decided that that pause, that energy of pause, they're just going to give it time. They're going to give it time. This is a patient energy. They may be an earth sign. There's earth, fire, and air here. And not as much water as much as the other signs. So, yeah, we have Libra here. Romantic cycle begins. So, new romantic cycle. So, there's one. I'm going to get a third. And we're going to get a second and then a third. Sorry, we're going to get three. You got me all flustered, you guys. This chemistry. Okay. The miracles are endless. I think, and I was trying to get into that. I feel like it's going to feel like a miracle. How you meet, how you get together. I think this person's going to know you probably to the point where it's going to scare many of you. You're going to be like, how did I? And then you'll be guided to go back and remember. Remember that night when you sat and you wrote about what you wanted? Remember when you prayed? Remember when you had that meditation? When you listened to that frequency music about your twin flame? You know, I actually did that. I actually listened. It's on my playlist. I actually listened to it like twice. And boom. So it's almost like it does something. Some of these frequencies do something to your energy signature, to your aura, that makes it much easier for your person to find you or for you to find them, kind of thing. So just keep, not all of them. Okay. Not all of them. But I do know that I have one on my powerful meditations, and I didn't do any of those meditations. Okay. Those are just videos I found on Facebook, but some of those with the twin flame energy didn't take much. It really didn't. So I also worked, I did manifest it, but that's a whole nother video. Anyway, life is speeding up. So I feel like this connection, this pause that some of you guys are in is going to be ending. Okay. It's going to be ending because I'm feeling like there's a time, there's a message coming forward. Be at home. Okay. I feel like some of you guys just need some comfort. If you're in a relationship, you just need some comfort from your person. And if you're not in a relationship, you need some comfort. Stack 1 may have appealed to you as well. There's a whole element in there about comforting self. I feel like, you know, it's been a rough couple of years. And the one thing that many of us have learned to do is the value of taking care of ourselves. And I feel like sometimes, you know, the farther away we get from that, the more we forget. And I feel like Spirit wants you, if you're single, it's time for you to kind of take care of yourself. Okay. Do what's in your best interest. Do some things that make you happy. Okay. Do it with intention. If you haven't sat down and thought about with intention the kind of person you want to meet, you probably need to do that, because I feel like Spirit's working in the background trying to make it happen, but you may be on a pause because, you know, your guides don't know what to bring through. I feel like there's more to say here. So, and I usually do tarot, you know, for earlier in the reading, but there's just some details here. Let's talk more about this person, about what's going on. Oh, I pulled a bunch. Okay. 7 of Wands. Okay. 7 of Cups. And we have the Star. Okay. 7, 7, and the Star. So you guys look up the meaning of 7. Angel number 7, numerology of a 7. You may be a life path 7. 7s may be a sign that this is your person. Okay, for some of you guys, 777, 77, 77, star energy. So as we were talking about comfort yourself, I feel like a lot of you need to just start really getting in to making yourself happy physically. Now, you take what resonates and you do as guided, okay? Some of you guys just you don't like the way you look, and it's not really like your body. It's just like your clothes, your image, things like that. Some of you guys just need to really allow yourself to blossom. You're holding yourself back. You're restraining yourself. And this person is going to be drawn to the star energy, this passionate depth. That's what I'm feeling with the 7 of Wands here. And the 7 of Cups. Also interesting for me, the Wands represent the masculine, right? And the Cups represent the feminine. And then we have union, 7 for 7, okay? And so I feel like you guys, this is union, okay? This is union, and I feel like it's because your energy is going to be rising, okay? So, it's really important that you go with your guidance. You do some of the things that you want to do. You do some things that make you happy. You know, if you want to dye your hair, dye your hair. If you want to, you change how you look, change how you look. Do whatever you need to do, or accept yourself, the beautiful person, human being that you are right now. Whatever works for you, do that. I feel like some of you guys just don't feel comfortable with like your image. You don't really feel like it's you anymore because there's been so many changes. So do what you can, you know, go to thrift stores, whatever you need to do, you know, to make yourself feel good about yourself, comfort yourself. And I feel like some of you guys need to get into your passions. You need to reconnect with the things that really make you happy, really make you feel focused, really make you excited. That will also bring this person into you. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like you or your person or both of you are just kind of like, need to reconnect with your own passions, okay? And I feel like, you know, if you can do that, I feel like it will deepen your connection together, and this passion will kind of flow between the two of you. But a lot of people, a lot of couples have been kind of in a state of like pause because there's been so much crazy energy coming in, and a lot of working through a lot of issues. I know a lot of people are working through like deep personal issues. And so what happens a lot of times when we are with our person, when we're going through this deep stuff, our relationship kind of stays safe, which is good. But now there's going to come a time where we need to kind of pick up the pace, you know, and we need to be open to more passionate connection. We need to be more emotionally giving. We need to be more verbal about what we want and what we find attractive in our partner, because they need to hear it. You may not think so, but they do. They may not act like they do, but they do. I'm just telling you. This may be you. You may need more verbal stuff from your partner. So, you know, you may have to have a conversation. Okay, that's what this reminds me of. You guys may have to have a conversation. And I really do think it's coming. I do think it's coming. So, you know, don't rush it. You know, be patient with yourself, your partner if you're in a relationship. If you're single, be good to yourself. I'm hearing that very, very clearly. You need to be good to yourself. Okay? All right, group 2, this is what I received for you from Lilith and the guides. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't and hit that little notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hi, group 3. All of you that selected either the Yule Oracle or the green candle, or both, or however you resonated. So this is your reading. I'm going to channel messages from Lilith for you. So keep in mind it's a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information is down in my description box below, along with my social media. So join me on all my platforms. Okay. What is coming forward for group 3? What does group 3 need to know, Lilith? What does group 3 need to know? Okay. I'm just listening, okay? There's a lot of information. I'm going to get 3 of these, okay? Alrighty. We have Mother Mary. Into the arms of mothering embrace, of a mothering embrace, swells a wisdom full of grace. In thy bosom where she whispers, sleeps the eye of winter. You know, this feels very healing, okay? I feel like there is, I think your guides, Lilith, is coming forward with just an energy of comfort and of healing. There is a need, I feel like you need a big hug. That's what I feel like. Like you need a big old hug. It's been hard. I think you've been through a lot. Let's look through this here. We have hearth. May your warmth take in the gazing flame upon the shivers that melt, they melt away. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's time for you to be at home. And for some of you, this is at home in your vessel, okay? It's time for you to be good to yourself. This has been a repetitive message today, okay? The overall energy of this particular pick a card is one of self-care, of healing, and wholeness. And I feel like for some of you, you may be like almost self-parenting yourself. And I feel like for some of you, there is a feminine energy around you. This may be a person, literally a person in your life. It doesn't mean the gender. We're talking energy here, that really wants to help take care of you. For some of you, you may have illness or something, and they want to help take care of you. They want to help heal you. And I feel like their energy is going to be healing. This may be your partner. This may be a family member. This is somebody who feels very strongly like a deep soul tribe connection. Offerings. I give to you my heart's intent, wrapped in gratitude and thankfulness, devotion in exchange for your presence. Here I am gifting my essence. For many of you, Lilith is coming through and saying, I am present with you. Okay? I am with you. I'm helping guide you. I'm helping guide your guides. And it's time for you, and this is, and you may have been getting this message for a while, but it's just time for you to slow down. Okay. For some of you, you've been seeking love from others more than love from yourself. And it's time for you cannot find true love until you truly love yourself. This is a lesson I had to learn. And I had to get to a place where, you know what? I'm okay with being alone. I'm perfectly fine. Like, I don't need a person. Now, mine was a little bit of denial, okay? But what I'm saying is that you get to a place where, you know, you love yourself and you're not willing to accept less than what you're worth just because you don't want to be alone, okay? For fear of being alone. You know, I don't feel like you have that fear anymore. Maybe you did. Maybe this is part of what's healing. It's like Lilith is coming forward and showing me puzzle pieces that fit together. And I feel like this isn't someone else fitting together with you. This is you finding the pieces of yourself and putting them back together, okay? And you're going to do this by really taking care of yourself. For some of you, Lilith or whatever God form you resonate with, a feminine God form that you resonate with heavily, they're asking for you to, you know, do something more formal. A lot of times in Lilith's Oracle of Lilith sessions, she comes forward with rituals and things like that. And I feel like for you guys, there's just a ritual here where you need to take time. For you guys, I feel like you need to, what I'm getting is spending time by the fire. I feel like for some of you, you need to light a candle, say a prayer, do a meditation. For some of you, a prayer of gratitude, a meditation of gratitude, saying thank you to the universe. I feel like just a really strong presence here. I also am feeling, and I don't feel her very often, but I'm feeling like a Magdalene presence as well. And so you may resonate with her energy. She's very much of the Lilith frequency, of course. And she's coming forward. And I'm feeling like, you know, there's an essence here of you need to accept who you are, okay? And love yourself. I feel like some of you guys have been kind of been on the outside a little bit or a lot bit, okay? And maybe people are a little intimidated by your energy because it is so intense and so focused. But I feel like as you allow the inner compassion for self to really blossom, I feel like magical things are going to happen for you. And I feel like it's connected. I feel like some of you guys, y'all need to, you know, whatever energy this is that you resonate with, whatever this feminine deity, God form, self form, it could be a candle to yourself, okay? It doesn't have to be to something that you feel is outside yourself, because honestly, your guides, your God forms, things like that, they all exist within your internal universe, okay? So one would say that when you set out a candle to, you know, a prayer candle or something like that to a God form, you're really doing it to an aspect of yourself. So you can take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. With the candle, I feel like there's time here watching the candle burn. So I feel like for some of you, you need to light a candle, get like a 7-day candle or something like that, and spend time every day. If all you do is just sit and watch the candle burn, okay, that's a form of meditation, okay? You know, light some incense, take a moment. This is a way to get you to slow down your mind, to slow down your focus, to slow down and ground. I feel like the hearth is very grounding here. And I feel like for some of you, you have some really good energy spiritually, and it's time to kind of manifest that. So doing things like candles and, you know, spells or prayers or meditations or however this works for you, singing, things like that. All of those things help ground the etheric, the spiritual. And I feel like your guides are wanting you to ground your energy so you can start to really manifest into the world those things that are important to you. And I feel like taking time, this offering, this ritual, taking time, it's an offering of time, okay? It's a ritual of giving yourself time, giving yourself a moment to slow your heart down, to ease your mind, to clear your mind. You might do like a repetitive chant meditation that works for some people, but go outside and look up at the stars. If it's, you know, if you can, if your health is where you can go outside and do that. If not, there, you know, when I was, you know, pretty much still in bed trying to get up, I would use any kind of like wildlife video or nature video. For me, the rain videos were very grounding. So, you know, you may be a person that water is very grounding. You can meditate in your bathtub or in your shower. That can be a form of meditation as well, and it can really help you ground. So I'm feeling a lot of really strong energies coming from just these 3 cards for you guys. So I feel like your guides are really present in what's going on in your life right now, whether you're aware of it or not. Okay, there's a whole lot going on, and I feel like the one thing they need you to do is slow down. Okay, slow down. It's almost like they're saying some of you guys need some mercy. You need to give yourself some mercy. Okay, some of you guys, your expectations of yourself are astronomical. Okay, you, no matter what vibe you resonate at, you are still in this human body, and the human body needs rest. It needs, you know, if you can't relax your muscles, it creates inflammation in your body. Like eventually those muscles get inflamed because they're always like tense. There's always energy in them. And some of you guys need to get outside and just walk and breathe and walk and breathe and just connect with nature and allow nature to give you a pathway to release some of this tension. I'm feeling like your vessel's been very tense. You've been very focused. There's a lot of power here. But the thing is that your body is under too much stress and you need to give yourself a break. Okay, you are not perfect. You will never be perfect. And the pursuit of perfection usually ends up on an empty pathway. Okay, because it doesn't exist. We are humans. And there is power in accepting your imperfection. Okay, we have mischief and play. Here we go. Group 2, there was a message about play here. I'm feeling like a lot of heavy, intense energy here. Grounding energy, play is very grounding. And if you have someone in your life, you're encouraged to have fun, laugh with them, you know, joke around, lighten your energy up. Okay. If you don't have someone, if you have friends, or watch some funny movies, play with your animals, whatever this is, but lighten your frequency every day, just like you're going to spend time, you know, 5 minutes a day, even just kind of like quieting your mind, giving room for you to kind of breathe and relax your body. You're also going to give yourself time to play. This is about you finding some balance in your life, okay? And not working yourself or criticizing yourself or overthinking yourself into the ground, okay? We have blind spots. Okay, you guys, and it's landing. They're telling me to put it, she's telling me to put it underneath offerings. I feel like if you guys do a candle or whatever this is, if you do that, take time. I feel like for many of you, there are things coming, good things coming that you're not going to be able to see. And I feel like if you do this, it will take about, for some of you, you know, this is like a 6-month kind of journey. For others, longer. For others, shorter. You know, it just depends on where you are. But I feel like there's something coming to you that you're not going to be seeing, and it's going to be something you really want. Unnecessary fear. I think some of you guys fear succeeding. Okay, you fear getting to the next level. It's like underneath the fear is the sense of not deserving, and that's where you're overworking yourself. You're overreaching yourself. You have this physical perfection thing. For some of you, this is about you browbeating yourself because You know, you don't quote unquote fit what the normal beauty standard is. You know what I'm going to say? Screw the beauty standard. Okay. It's BS. All right. I could really go into that right now, but we're going to just keep it light. Okay. Because man, oh man, you know, don't let some people making money off your misery. Don't let them win by oppressing you and telling you you're not good enough or your physical appearance isn't what it should be compared to other people. No, that's not okay. That kind of programming is not okay. All right. You're beautiful the way you are. You know, don't change a thing. Enjoy being human. Enjoy yourself. I'm not saying be unhealthy here. Okay. What I'm saying is, start enjoying your vessel. You were given it. You manifested being here because you wanted to enjoy and experience being human. Being human isn't all bad. Okay. There's good things about being human. For some people, ice cream's really good, you know. For other people, it's riding on roller coasters or horror movies or music. You know, enjoy life. Play. Embrace your life. I feel like you guys have just not been able to do that. And that is one of the gifts that you won't see coming, is you're going to start enjoying your life more. And you deserve it. You deserve it. Okay. You don't have to work yourself into the ground. You don't have to worry yourself into the ground. It's time to ground your dreams. It's time to let go of this need to self-sabotage, to self-criticize until you've criticized yourself into, you know, I'm seeing like an early grave. Like, and what I get with that is not death. What I get from that is not experiencing life. Like maybe you're saying, well, if I lose 20 pounds, then I'm going to do this. Don't wait. Okay. You know, be healthy, be safe, but embrace your life. When you start getting into the flow of life, things like you start to enjoy life and you start to really honor your vessel and understand that this body is giving you these happy times, not just, you know, misery and feeling not good enough. These vessels can give you happiness. They can give you rich experiences of love and compassion. And as you lean into that, all that self-talk, all that programming, all the media that tells you you're not good enough, it kind of starts to fade a little bit. And you start to really get into your life, you know. And then you can really get into the frequency of how beautiful you are, what a magical creature you are, how strange the world is, how strange and wonderful is what I'm getting. So there's two. I'm going to get one more. You know what? This one's flipped, so I'm going to take it. All right, let me get a drink here. Oh, Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Okay, so here we have another Mary showing up. So Marys may be important to you. For some people, they understand that the Marys that are in the Bible are actually like, Mary is actually a priestess title. So, you know, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But I'm feeling like there's definitely like Mary Magdalene, Mary of Nazareth energy here, healing energy. I feel like the reason this divine feminine energy is around you is because there are big changes coming for you, okay? And I feel like the fear that you have, the fear that you're not enough, or fear that if you don't work so hard, you're not going to manifest something, I feel like that's going to go away. These blocks, this need to like keep yourself restricted, okay? All right, we have the Saint of Spoken Words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I'm the author of my own story. This is connecting to offerings for me, okay? I'm feeling like you need to really think about what you want, okay? Part of this offerings, part of this like little ritual thing that I'm getting from Lilith is that, you know, during this time where you spend time, maybe you have a 7-day candle, 30-day candle, whatever, or you just get a candle and you light it every day for 5 minutes. During that time, one of the things you can start to do is start thinking about what you want out of life. What do you really want to experience? You know, what do you really want to see? Who do you really want in your life? What kind of people do you want? You know, are you artistic? Do you want more artistic people in your life? You know, are you, do you want to go back to school? Is there something you want to learn? You know, if you can go to school for something you love, the money will come. Okay, the money will come. Okay, and we have the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Yes, we've gotten play here twice. So for you guys, part of what's going to be really healing for you is if you take time to laugh and play. And that's been something that Lilith has brought through today as well. There is power in being playful. There's power in being able to let go of our worry and of our grief and go into a sense of wonder and playfulness and happiness with life, you know, feeling the sun on our skin and that making us happy, you know, connecting with our environment and it making us happy, enjoying a meal, you know, enjoying talking to somebody on a deep level or not, enjoy laughing with somebody about silly things, you know. It's time to engage your life. It's time to engage your experiences. And I feel like for you guys, that's a really important message, okay? Because I feel like you guys really need to ground your energy and start experiencing your life because I feel like some of you guys are missing it. And it's because of some kind of fear you have. You're allowing fear, and maybe it's fear of letting people into your life because part of experiencing life is having people in your life, okay? And maybe you've had a lot of people in your life who have been hurtful and haven't been there for you. I feel like that's part of what this feminine energy is going to work on healing for you. As you slow down, you're going to learn discernment, okay? You're going to find that you start writing about your soul tribe, your person. You're going to start writing about, you know, if you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What things make you happy? What things do you find a lot of joy in? Those answers are very important to the intentions you set for your life, for where you want to be. And you can't really set intentions until you're willing to kind of sit down and be real. This is a real conversation. This isn't a conversation where you answer the questions how you think people want you to answer them. You're going to answer them truthfully, okay? And sometimes that's really hard. So it's a process. So be patient with yourself, okay, group 3? All right, group 3, that's what I received from Spirit, or Lilith actually, and your guide. So I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I always love hearing from you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.